Good morning. We have got something so delicious for you today. We are here with Meaghan in her beautiful kitchen talking about her side gig, Code Red Cakes. Now, you're a nurse by day and a baker by night.
That is right.
Can you explain how this all came to be?
So I've been a nurse. I've been happily with St. Joe's for the last 13 years. Mm-hmm. I work in the pre-op clinic, so when this airs, I'll actually be working. So good morning, pre-op family.
That's awesome.
So COVID, kind of got the best of all of us.
Yeah.
And I've always loved to bake. So the thing that a lot of people suggested was, your stuff is just amazing, so why don't you open it up and sell it to the public? And I said, okie dokie. So I was like, let's do this. So I started doing it, and then unfortunately, with the public health rules, I got a lovely bylaw officer at my door.
Right.
So I started the process of becoming a legal beagle.
Okay.
And so all of this was, Code Red Cakes was born. So I decided Code Red means fire at the hospital. So I combined the two things that I love, baking and being a nurse. So Code Red Cakes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then throughout that time, while I was waiting for licensing and getting everything passed and everything, I took a couple of courses through Mohawk just to kind of update my caking abilities, and started making the sugar flowers that you see there.
Those are edible?
Those are edible, 100% edible.
I thought that was a nice decoration for us
those
today.
are 100% edible sugar flowers, and
Wow.
I love putting them on wedding cakes and birthday cakes and things like that. So
They're
those are
beautiful.
available to have as well. And then I also took a course on a basic pastry course with George Brown College.
Nice.
Online, but most of the stuff I'm all self-taught.
And you have children.
I do. I have two little girls.
How do you find the time?
When they go to bed.
When do you sleep?
I don't.
Wow, I guess not.
No.
Nurse by day, mom in the evening, baker by night.
Yeah.
You've got a very busy life,
I
Meaghan.
love it. I have a very supportive husband, and the girls love the fact that they get to eat what I make.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
They're
I
my
think you
two-
and I are going to become very good friends.
Yes, of course. Kids are the most honest people when it comes to desserts.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, mom, thumbs up or thumbs down.
Mom,
This
that
is
wasn't
good.
very
Or this
good.
sucks. So they'll tell me straight up and honest, and I absolutely love it. And
Yeah.
for me, it helps me improve as a baker, and I get to spend time with my girls.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to
Yeah.
totally follow in your footsteps. Well, coming up, we are going to be doing some baking. We're going to be making a little bit of a mess. I'm going to attempt to put cream in these beautiful puffs. So make sure you stay with us. There's lots more coming up on Morning Live. Welcome back. We are in Binbrook with Code Red Cakes. Meaghan, owner, baker extraordinaire. We're going to fill these. What am I filling them with?
So these are cream puffs. They're made with a pâte à choux dough. And then we're going to fill them with a mixture of a homemade pastry cream and whipped cream, which makes like a Devonshire cream. You can fill cream puffs with pretty much anything. You can fill them with whipped cream, chocolate ganache. You can dip them in chocolate. You can make the Tower of the Croquant Bouche.
I was going to say, what if you fill them with chocolate and then dip them in chocolate?
100%. Girl, you are a girl after my own heart. I am a chocolate girl.
Me too.
All the way.
Okay, you do one and show me, and then...
So it's pretty
I'll see if
much
I can
easy.
attempt
So
it.
you can either use a tip like this, or just shove a knife in it, open it up, and then shove the cream in. It's totally up to you.
Okay,
So you
easy.
just grab it from the bottom, you give it a little
poke,
and then you fill it to your heart's desire. Excuse my bag. As a
Are you
nurse-
still filling it?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So you fill it till it feels kind of hefty,
Oh, there we go.
or starts to explode. So with a cream
Easy.
puff, you want some heft to
Oh,
it.
yeah, they're so light.
They're so light and puffy. So on the inside of the shell, it's actually hollow. So that's where you want to fill your filling. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's
I'm messing up already.
You know what? That's okay. That's why we put them down like that. So
what did I do?
that's okay. You know what? It's okay. In baking,
You're such a nurse. You're taking care
in
of
nursing,
me.
there are always mistakes, and that's why they invented paper towel.
Wait, you meant baking, not nursing, right?
I don't want mistakes in nursing. That would not be a good thing, but
Yes, you meant
that's
baking.
why they invented paper towel.
It's true. Maybe for a little bit of both. Okay. Oh, I just got the cream on the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all
So
right. I'm
just
trying a new one.
Shove it really in there,
There we
and then
go.
go for it.
Okay, here we go.
And you want some heft to your puff.
Some heft to your
So
puff.
that's why it seems like there's a lot of filling going in it.
does feel like
but
it.
you want that cream filling. The cream filling is what makes a cream puff.
I love that you're self-taught with a lot of the stuff that you made. Okay, I can feel the heft now.
Yeah, so a lot of the stuff that I do, I am self-taught. I've learned through YouTube and just watching other pastry people do their thing.
YouTube's
Especially
the best for that.
macarons. But with the cream puffs, I actually did take a course through George Brown called the Baking Arts Program, and you can do it online. It's fully online. It's with a pastry chef. Her name was Lindsay. And she's with you on Zoom and you talk through it, and then your homework assignment is to attempt it.
Oh.
And then you go back to the next lesson and you talk about that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, again, baking is all about learning. Then this is Belgian chocolate with a little bit of butter to kind of allow it to set. And then you just kind of roll your cream puff in it.
Okay.
And cream puffs don't always have to be pretty.
You roll your cream puff in it,
Roll
and
your
then you
cream
know
puff
what you
in
do?
it, and then you eat it.
Then you eat it.
And baking always has mistakes, and you know what? The mistakes are the best part of the job because you get to eat them.
It's like the best explosion of flavor in my mouth right now. Coming up, we're gonna talk donuts, lots more to discover in the kitchen on Morning Live. But for now, back inside the studio. What I love about Meaghan the most is that she lets me eat my mistakes. She just even said to me that, you know, she's got friends and family whose favorite part of her job is eating the final product, right?
Exactly. And you've got to have the taste testers. And again, my girls love it.
Yeah.
I send it out to friends and family to taste test. And
Do you ever bring it to work?
Yes, I do, actually.
I bet the hospital must love you for it.
And there's some of the anesthesiologists who absolutely love it.
They, like,
and the nurses
seek you
love
out.
it. Exactly.
I want Meaghan on my floor today. Can I get Meaghan on my service? Would that be okay?
They love it when I bring my experiments to work for them to try. So on Monday, when I go back, they're going to be getting a lot of treats. So they're going to be very excited.
You've worked very hard for us today. Like these flowers over here, like let's not forget that they're edible. They're sugar flowers and they're totally edible. They're gorgeous. They look real.
Yeah.
Okay, decorating donuts.
So these
looks easy, right?
Yeah, they absolutely is. Like you don't need to be a professional to dunk a donut. As how I look at it.
Okay.
And again, mistakes are delicious. So these are fried homemade yeast donuts, and my little tip is add a little bit of nutmeg to the batter, and it makes it more of like a homey cakey donut, and makes you feel like you're getting donuts at like the donut chains. So this is a glaze of just powdered sugar and milk and a little bit of vanilla, and then you can go to town on the sprinkles, which is every kid's favorite part of a donut. I was just
about to say, my son, he's 8, he only wants donuts with sprinkles on them.
You have to have the donuts with the sprinkles because that's what makes the donut the best part.
It's true, eh? It's funny how little kids are like that. Adults, like I'm more of like a, you know, I'm gonna try that and explain that donut.
So this is a brand new creme brulee donut. So it's the same donut, but it's a filled donut, and then it's got a homemade pastry cream in it, and then on the top is a brulee sugar. So I caramelize the sugar to almost to the point where you make a caramel sauce. Yeah. So it's completely hard and solid.
It is a creme brulee.
And then when you bite into it, you get the whole experience of having a creme brulee.
Like we have a surprise coming up, and I know you creeped our Instagram accounts for it. Did you creep that like creme brulee was my favorite dessert? Is that how you knew?
No, I didn't know creme
that,
brulee
like,
was your favorite dessert.
There needs to be a creme brulee donut in my life?
I just figured creme brulee is every girl's favorite dessert. Yep. And then you get the homemade pastry cream that's in there, and sometimes I'll use vanilla beans to make the pastry cream, and it just brings that flavor to a whole new level.
I love you.
Thank you.
This is the best donut I've ever had in my life.
And these I fully 100% learned how to make on my own.
Good for you.
Yeah, I just combined a bunch of recipes until the point where I was happy. So there was some experimenting with it, and my kids were very happy and grateful that they got to have, donuts. So,
okay, coming up, we revealed the big surprise on why Meaghan was creeping our Instagram. You're going to want to stay tuned for it because it is awesome. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Meaghan is quickly becoming one of my favorite people in the world because she has given me such incredible treats this morning. She runs her own bakery called Code Red Cakes. It comes by her working as a nurse by day, a mom in the evening, and then you're a baker at night. And she doesn't sleep. This is what we've realized about Meaghan.
I squeeze some sleep in.
She gets a couple hours here and there, but for the most part, she is busy making people incredible treats. I just had a creme brulee donut. I've never had a creme brulee donut before. Wow, it was incredible. And look at the big reveal. This is a big surprise. How long did it take you to make a cake of us?
So the imaging part I can't take credit for. That is all my husband. He is a computer engineer, so he helps me kind of adjust them, formulate them, and then I print them out on edible icing sheets. So this cake is 100% edible.
That's amazing.
So yeah,
I
I creeped your Instagram for the Morning Live family and
you
the crew.
Can creep my Instagram anytime. You make us a cake like this. This is amazing. And what's inside?
So what's inside is just my chocolate cake with a Swiss meringue buttercream. So it's a very light buttercream. It's not your traditional buttercream. So it's very, it tastes almost like a melted ice cream cone. So it's not sweet.
It's not too sweet. Do you do customizable orders? Like, I know we talked and I said that, you know, Brian has to stay away from peanuts. And you were like, okay, everything's good, everything's nut free.
So if I know if someone is nut free, I'm not a peanut free facility. You have to get special certification for that.
Okay.
So what I do is I clean the kitchen, I sanitize the kitchen like I always do.
Yep.
And I make sure peanut products are not in my kitchen for a week.
Oh, that's amazing.
To make sure. I do gluten-free options as well and vegan, so I branch out to that community as well because I know there's a lot of allergies as well.
Kids these days.
And so that allows people to, you know, have a treat and not have to worry about allergies or have to worry about sensitivities.
That's amazing. So made to order, it's custom. How do people get a hold of you?
They can either email me at coderedcakes@gmail.com. You can reach out to me on my Instagram or through Facebook as well.
Okay, and what are we gonna do with this beautiful cake?
So we're gonna add a border to the bottom. So you're gonna pipe the border. So you can do different things. So I have two piping shells. I have the open tip and then that one's a star tip.
Okay.
So you just kind of like lift and pull away. Lift, and down. That's it.
Oh.
Yep.
Sorry, Annette, I covered your pajamas.
That's perfectly fine. And again, that's something that can be hidden. So you just kind of pipe up and pipe down, just in a shell motion, up and down.
Oh, yours is way nicer than mine.
No. There are no mistakes in baking, and that's what I love about it. There you go. Perfect.
You can eat them.
Exactly. And then you can add fillings to inside the cakes. You can add a cream cheese filling. You can add homemade lemon curd, homemade salted caramel.
Oh, homemade salted caramel. Yes, please.
100% do that one as well.
Okay.
That allows, you know, we can do plain caramel. We can add salted caramel to it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having us today.
Well, thank you for coming so much.
This has been so great, and I love that you made us a personalized cake. I'm going to bring it back to the station. Everyone is going to want to eat it, but I'm not going to let them eat it until the morning show team is together.
Right?
Look at this, just gorgeous.
You did amazing.
Code Red Cakes in Binbrook. You want to connect with Meaghan so she can make your next special occasion even sweeter.
Yeah.